How can these mega flexible golf clubs help your golf game? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I bring you guys golf related content every single day, hopefully that helps you raise your game, lower that handicap, but mainly I just try to get you to enjoy golf more than ever before. In today's video, I'm looking at this mega flexible, we'll just call it floppy really, 7-iron, and we're going to see just how we could implement this to help us improve our golf game. I'll stop doing that now because I think you get the message that it's just quite flexible. So guys, just before we get into this video, I want you to hit those comments below because as always, it means the world to me that you guys are a part of my videos. I want you to comment below, what shaft flex do you use in your golf clubs? Do you use stiff? Do you use extra stiff? Do you use regular? Do you use extra regular? Do you use a ladies flex? Do you use a soft flex? I take it nobody's using this flex. Hit those comments below and let me know. Now let's get back to the video. So first things first, a little introduction into these golf clubs. These are the G-Force golf clubs and they are a training aid used by some of the best coaches and best players in the world. But can they help me? You see now, the idea behind this is that the weight and the flex of these golf clubs, I did it again there, I can't stop doing this really, it's a very strange phenomenon though. Could you call it a phenomenon or is it just a shaft, isn't it? But anyway, the idea behind these golf clubs is that the weight and the flex of them will help you with a better rhythm, better timing, a much better sequence, and primarily a better golf swing. So I'm not going to lie, I have had a few practice shots with this club, a lot of practice shots with this club, and it does take a bit of practice, it does take some getting used to. But you see, for me, I do have quite a quick and aggressive rhythm anyway, so I guess it's going to take me a lot longer to get used to it than it might take someone with a much better rhythm to get used to it, which, let's be fair, there aren't many people out there with a worse rhythm than me, so generally, chances are you will find it a lot easier than I am. Let's have another go. There we go. Oh, so good. And already I am starting to see a little bit of a better strike, albeit with the G-Force club itself. At the end of this video, I'm going to hit a couple of 7-irons. This is a 7-iron, by the way. I should probably have told you that before. I'm going to hit some 7-irons and I'm going to try and implement the rhythm and the sequence that I'm using with this club in a normal club and see if I feel like it's going to improve my golf swing and ultimately if I can repeat it time after time after time. Really start to feel how when I get to the top of the backswing, ultimately I'm trying to load that shaft as much as I can and then from there turn the body and get that sequencing correct through the ball. You see, a lot of the time, and what loads of golfers do, including myself, is get to the top of the backswing and everything goes 110% at the golf ball. How hard can I hit that golf ball and how far can I hit that golf ball? Whereas if you try that with this, just to let you know it's flexible again. Whereas if you try that with this, I'll show you. Oh. That really wasn't good. Oh. You nearly break your wrists. These clubs are available in a 7-iron, in a sand wedge, and I believe they are also available in a driver, which I would be quite tempted to try and get my hands on, because the way I'm feeling with this, I feel it could potentially help me hit more fairways. If we do look at the clubs as a whole, I must say, when I first got them out of the box, I thought, but why do we not have an iron that looks like this? A beautiful sleek black club head, a great looking white shaft, and then a nice thick grip on the end. If this was a proper golf club, obviously you'd have to have a bit of a stiffer shaft in there, but if this was a proper golf club, it would look very, very good. From face on, it almost looks pretty kind of PXG-like with the black head and the white groove on the bottom. Really starting to get that now. They're leaking a little bit right, but strikes are beautiful. I tell you what, this is a lot harder than it usually is as well. Everything about trying to hit the middle of this golf club, no matter what you're doing, you just have to do slower and take your time. There we go. Oh, see? So the wedge is where it gets really interesting, and probably because I've been struggling with my short game, I do find it interesting, and you have to really take the club back nice and slow and try and use the momentum and the weight of the club That's the best, I'm sorry, I'm quite surprised there, but that's the best shot I've ever hit with this wedge, and Chris will tell you that I've really struggled with this. I have tried integrating these into a few lessons I've been doing, and I must say the results have been pretty good. Anyone that feels like when they're chipping or pitching, they generally drag the handle forward or they release it way too early. I mean, you can really see what starts to happen there. You nearly take your shin off. You really have to get that timing correct, you have to get the sequence correct, and it just has to all flow. I've got it. I've got it. And I can really start to imagine that spending some time with this, yeah. And you see, I do especially like the wedge in this set of clubs because it took me a long time to master it. Master it? Hit one good one and you've mastered it? Not really. But it took me a long time to start hitting good shots with this, and I do really feel like this is going to benefit my wedge play, going to benefit my game. Potentially could benefit you too. I can really start to imagine that spending some time with this wedge around the greens from 50 yards, 60 yards, even on the fringe of the green chipping, you're going to develop a much better rhythm, you're going to develop a much better short game, and potentially you're going to lower those scores. So better sequence, better rhythm, fantastic looking club, but how does it actually make me a better golfer? Let's hit one more with this 7-iron. And then let's hit a couple of proper 7-irons and see if I can really take that rhythm into my golf swing. By the way, yes, this is a Mizuno MP20 MB 7-iron. If you haven't seen a giveaway that I'm doing with Mizuno, I will link it somewhere in this video, probably right at the beginning, because if you want a full set of Mizuno MP20s, just follow that link, watch the video, and you could be in a chance of winning a brand new set of Mizunos. Unless you're watching this in like 2022, then it's probably already gone. Up, rhythm, and away. I mean, I'm leaving the face open a touch, but that feels, the lag there feels so, yes. See, generally I find in my golf swing, when I get to the top of the backswing, I slide into the left side, and then from there, I have to really throw everything at it. Whereas with this, I feel like the rhythm's much better, I stay more central, the weight moves left, but then from there, I can attack the ball. Not that anyone will care about that, but I'm just kind of working out in my head why this feels so good. I mean, can I just take these out on the course? Just full set of these in the bag, no problem, no questions asked. Right, proper 7-iron, Mizuno MP18. First things first, this feels so, can't bend that at all. This feels so much lighter, obviously it's going to feel stiffer. Can I put the same golf swing on it? Will it work? Not bad. So I think it's fair to say that it definitely does need some practice with these clubs. It's not a short-term fix. It is something which potentially could help you long-term. And I really like it. I like the idea, I like the looks, I like how it looks like a premium product, it looks brilliant. Now I will put the website in the description below, so if you do want to go and check these products out, by all means go have a look. But I do think with the right amount of practice, I can't see how this can not help you. I can't see how it can't make your rhythm better, how it can't make your sequence just better. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed that video on these very flexible clubs. Are these the future? Are these going to help you play better golf? Guys, make sure you hit those comments below. Remember, what shaft flex do you use? Do you use regular? Do you use stiff? Do you use extra stiff? Do you use extra regular? Do you use soft? Do you use senior? Do you use a ladies flex? Because I'm very interested to know. As always, guys, your support means the world, so thank you very much for watching. Leave us a like if you enjoyed. That was very toey. Leave us a like if you enjoyed that video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, also if you do want the free set of Mizuno irons, make sure you go check it out because that is a pretty cool giveaway. As always, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll tell you what, this is a lot harder than it looks as well. I'll tell you what, this is a lot harder than it usually is as well. I'll tell you what, this is a lot harder than it usually is as well.